And now by the first year, you're making over $1,000 in passive income with basically just your $1,500 commitment. And this continues to grow. So I'm going to pause there for a second just to say that what happens in the first few years of this is that things build somewhat slow. I still think it was exciting, but now that I'm several years into it, but the neat thing about it is that I'm now on my 18th or 19th time doing this, and it takes for you to go 19 times or several times before you get to a point where you really get to see the growth. But I'm going to show you exactly what that looks like. So the other thing that I like to show people is really what does the schedule look like from this perspective? Because there's a couple powerful things here. So this is the same thing I showed you up there. October, you make the $7,500 investment. 5 months later, you pay it off and you do the same thing again. Now you've got $470 a month coming in. Here's where your investment is. Here's where your line of credit is. And you'll notice that you pay it off a little bit quicker. You pay it off a little bit quicker. You pay it off a little bit quicker. And eventually what happens is that you're paying this so quickly that the calculator says, oh, well, they're paying it off too quickly. We actually need to increase their leverage. Now, keep in mind, again, you don't have to, you're not contributing any more than your $1,500 in this example. But what's happening is that your passive income is jumping, right? And so that's what's making you pay it off quicker. And that's what's increasing your leverage so that you can continue to build it. So that is very powerful. So one of the things that you may be asking yourself is, gosh, well, how long is this going to take me to get to my goal? One of the things I like to tell people here is it's not necessarily just about the destination. One of my favorite things about this system is the journey. And what makes the journey powerful is, let's just use July of 27, for example. So you're less than 2 years away. And at this stage here, you're creating over $3,000 a month in passive income. So let's just say that you decide you want to take your whole family to Disneyland, or you decide you want to do a minor remodel to your bathroom, or whatever the case may be. No longer do you have to go and get money out of a savings account or save up for it and go do that. You can actually do it with the passive income you have and really just move yourself out 1 month, right? You may delay what we call a flip or your next investment by 1 month because you now have significant passive income coming in.